What's up, guys? I'm Caden with Crypto Now or Never. Today I'm going to be giving an update on Kaspa. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video. None of this is financial advice. Let's get into it.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. No.
So I just want to start off by congratulating any of you guys that took this Kaspa trade. We previously had it drawn in a falling wedge, which we said break up 68% of the time, coupled with the tweezer bottoms and bouncing off the 100-day moving average. And had you guys taken this trade, you could have made about 26% in 10 days. And I know 26% might not sound like a lot, but if you compare that to the stock market, the average return on the stock market is 10% in a year. That would mean we made in 10 days what the stock market makes in over 2.5 years, which are actually pretty incredible gains. And I like to be able to back up what I say. This is the Kaspa video I posted about 10 days ago. And you can see it was drawn in a falling wedge, and we were trading at 0.042. But anyways, I'll go deeper into the charts at the end of the video. Kaspa is currently trading at a price point of just under 5 cents. Its market cap is back over 1 billion, which according to CoinGecko ranks 45th among all cryptocurrencies. And its circulating supply is up to 21.2 billion out of a max supply of 28.7 billion, which is about 74% in circulation. Kaspa is also only down 7% from its all-time high that it reached a month ago at just over 5 cents. And if you're looking to trade Kaspa, I recommend using KuCoin or MEXC. I think those are the two easiest centralized exchanges to use. Now, if we hop into some Kaspa news, this is their Twitter. And they just posted a reply 19 hours ago. The force is strong with Kaspa. And they're referring to what Tangem Wallet posted. We decided not to terminate the flow of orders on October 22nd to allow Kaspa community to reach an unprecedented target of 1,000 wallets. Great coin, marvelous community, astonishing results. With 998 wallets sold, we are about to reach that target. The Kaspa wallet website, Kaspa Tangem, will stop collecting orders in a couple of minutes. We started production as promised. Soon, Kaspa wallets will be dispatched to their lucky owners. And this is obviously really good to see. Tangem is one of the most widely known hardware wallets. I would argue the only one that's more widely known is probably Ledger. And then they posted October 23rd. Thanks to finance change, paying with Kaspa is a breeze using QR codes. No more complex processes, just scan and pay. And if you guys want to know exactly how to do this, they have a YouTube video right here. But we definitely like to see innovative ways to spend Kaspa being created. And then the final thing I want to cover is what they posted October 18th. Imagine what can happen when a couple of investors move into a small home office. And this shows pictures of Apple, Google, Amazon, and now Kaspa in the early days. And I think that's extremely important for everyone to remember. Everything starts out small. None of these companies were born behemoths. And in some regards, you could actually argue that Kaspa is off to a faster start than even these companies. As you have to remember, Kaspa has never even had a bull market. They were born during a bear market. And yet they are ranked within the top 50 cryptocurrencies. Personally, I think that's very exciting for the future of Kaspa. And now we'll get into some major news that's not directly correlated to Kaspa, but it's still extremely important. So the first thing is what Watcher Guru posted 19 hours ago. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis asks the DOJ to criminally charge Binance and Tether. Now, will anything actually come of this? Who knows? But the amount of lawsuits that are getting thrown around is becoming ridiculous. I swear every video I make, there's a new lawsuit. And now if we scroll down a little bit, let's look at what they posted 18 hours ago. Sam Bankman-Fried says he believed it was legal to take FTX customers' funds through Alameda Research. Now, I can't imagine where he would have gotten this idea. It seems like every single time they give an update on this situation, it just gets worse and worse. And now this news is huge, 22 hours ago. So Gary Gensler says the SEC has 8 to 10 filings on Bitcoin ETFs in front of the commission. And this certainly aligns with the idea that all of them could get approved at once, which I've said in many different videos that I believe this could revolutionize crypto. And I'm going to stand by that, as these could help trillions of dollars come into the industry. Now, last but not least, I want to talk about this little meme that they posted October 25th. 35K Bitcoin in 2022 versus 35K Bitcoin in 2023. And this could not be more accurate. Think back to November of 2021 when Bitcoin was trading at over $60,000. I can still vividly remember when Bitcoin broke beneath $40,000, everyone said Bitcoin's going to zero, crypto's dead. The amount of confidence that had been lost in crypto was incredible. So it's really funny for me to see how much perception has changed in 2023, because you look around and everyone is absolutely ecstatic that Bitcoin is up to 35,000 again. And that includes me, because to be completely honest, price action has been extremely boring this last year. But I will also say, if you pull up the crypto fear and greed index, just understand we are in that greedy region as we are at 70. And if you guys don't know what the crypto fear and greed index is, the crypto market behavior is very emotional. People tend to get greedy when the market is rising, which results in FOMO. Also, people often sell their coins in irrational reaction of seeing red numbers. With our fear and greed index, we try and save you from your own emotional overreactions. There are two simple assumptions. Extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That could be a good buying opportunity. On the contrary, when investors are getting too greedy, that can mean the market is due for a correction. Now, obviously, this is not the end-all indicator, but personally, I have used it several times in the past, and in my experience, it's pretty accurate. So just understand, typically when we are in that greedy region, there's a good chance that a pullback is coming. Obviously, it's not guaranteed, and if these spot ETFs do get approved, then this will become completely obsolete, and crypto is going to skyrocket anyways. But I just recommend keeping this indicator in your arsenal. Now, for the final part of this video, we'll get into some technical analysis. So this is Kaspa on the daily time frame. And as I said in the beginning of the video, we absolutely nailed the last Kaspa trade. And had you guys taken it, you could have made about 26% in 10 days. But anyways, what am I seeing right now? The RSI and stochastics have both gotten pretty overbought. In addition, you could actually argue that Kaspa is forming a rising wedge, which break down 68% of the time. It is the complete inverse of a falling wedge. Now, you could argue that this falling wedge has actually already started to break down, but I will say typically if they break down, it's a little bit more violent than this. But I will also say another potential scenario is that price action is just starting to flag out. And while this happens, the RSI and stochastics would start to reset, and we then could potentially bounce off the 21-day moving average as support, where we then could get an explosive move up. But I do also want to warn, price action potentially formed a double top. Yes, we did close the candle slightly higher, but I'm talking 1/100th of a penny higher. So oftentimes that still can be considered a double top. Just understand that. But overall, the reality of Kaspa is it has absolutely gone parabolic this year. If you've been following my channel at all, we have nailed trade after trade after trade. So many of you guys have probably made a lot of money on this project. But I also want you to understand, nothing goes up forever. So in the short term, personally, I'd be looking for a little bit more of a pullback. Now, lastly, we'll go over Bitcoin as it's correlated to most altcoins. So this is Bitcoin on the daily time frame. And the first thing you guys have probably noticed is in our last video, we had previously projected Bitcoin in a bull flag. Obviously, it hasn't filled yet, but the reason for this is the RSI and stochastics are extremely overbought. I want to be clear, that doesn't mean we can't continue pumping, but it is extremely rare to see an explosive move with overbought RSI and stochastics. In addition, price action is trading far away from all of the moving averages and way above the high volume nodes on the VRVP. Typically, this suggests a pullback is coming, which is why I drew a potential bull flag. And a potential scenario is that price action retraces, and as it does that, the RSI and stochastics would start to reset. And as the 21-day moving average comes up, price action could then get a bounce off of it. And I will also say, if you look at the moving averages, the 21-day broke above the 200-day moving average. That is a golden cross, which typically signals an explosive move is coming for Bitcoin, and that is extremely bullish. So overall, I am way more bullish on Bitcoin in the short term than I ever was 2 weeks ago. You cannot ignore this move, as Bitcoin has absolutely went parabolic. Now, lastly, I want to point out one more thing because I just saw this. So if you look at the previous two candles, they are tweezer bottoms, which is very interesting because that shows that the sellers are not in control. So even though I have this drawn in a flag, there's a chance that it does not continue to drop, or there's a chance that it just continues trading sideways. So do keep that in mind. But I gotta be honest, even with the tweezer bottoms, I have been trading for a long time now, and I hate chasing parabolic moves. I will never chase a bunch of green candles in a row. Rarely, and I mean rarely, does that work out for you. But as I say in every single one of my videos, it's crucial that you understand macroeconomics significantly outweigh technical analysis. So if all of a sudden the BlackRock Bitcoin spot ETFs were to get approved, that could skyrocket Bitcoin, Kaspa, the entire crypto market. On the contrary, if they get rejected or some extremely bearish news comes out, that could tank the entire crypto market. So just understand, in the short term, the crypto market is going to be extremely volatile. Anything can happen. But that's about all. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you guys think Kaspa could go next bull run? If you found this content valuable, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.